Hi everyone, I just finished filming the part 2, but I realized that actually it would be quite useful for you to see what the 36 palettes look like when you buy them, and I will show you a little bit. So if you're not into going through the process of picking colors from every brand and putting your own custom palette, but you rather would have a palette ready for you and go and purchase it, this is what they look like. So basically this is my St. Petersburg White Nights after a lot of alternation. So basically I just went through all my colors and decided to swatch out for you what colors you would get in the White Nights 36 palette if you would go and buy it on wherever you want. But I looked on Jackson's Art just to give me a reference, and I basically went through my entire collection of the watercolors. I have a bunch of colors stored in this little box, and I pulled out some of the colors which I have taken out of my palette because I don't like them, but I keep them for the purposes like this one. So for example, this is the cadmium lemon and the cadmium yellow medium, which are quite opaque. Well, this one is opaque, and cadmium red light I believe is a opaque color as well, so that's why I have taken them out, and colors that I don't use basically. So anyways, here is what it looks like, and this is the colors that you get. I don't have 3 colors, which is zinc white, which is meant to be either semi-transparent or transparent. I'm not entirely sure, actually, don't quote me on that at all. Oxide of chromium is like a very kind of pale green with a lot of granulation, so that's why I never got that color. Cerulean blue, I don't know, I have plenty of blues that I like, so I never got that color. And that is it, I believe. Yeah, 3 colors. Okay, so the rest are like that. And then, so if you look at Schmincke Horadam, this is what you get in there. 36 colors. So if I put them side by side, you can see the color difference, or the and then here is Mugello. So they're super bright, as you can see. If I compare them to Schmincke, there's a big difference right there, and they're quite similar. So in terms of intensity, going from lightest to darkest, I would go first Schmincke being the least vibrant out of them 3, then I would put White Nights, and then I would put Mugello. I don't have, unfortunately, Daniel Smith swatch card for you, because I only have, I think, about 18 colors or something like that in my palette, which I custom made. And I never researched this, but I don't think you can buy Daniel Smith in a palette, and so you just go ahead and buy the tubes, I think, and then you create your own palette. So I hope this was useful for you to see the comparison like that, so it would help you to pick the right palette for your own needs. And yeah, thanks for watching, and see you soon. Okay, I just realized I actually needed to clarify something about the White Nights blue color. So as you see here, I wrote it as blue and then azure in the bracket. So what that means is, when you look at any palette, or when you purchase a palette, you will have a color called blue in there, but in fact it's been renamed. So if you want to go and buy blue separately, you will buy it under the name azure today. Okay, so basically azure is the new name for the blue, for the old blue. If you go and buy today a color called blue, you actually will buy a different color, which is this one right here, the second color. It's a new color from 2017. So it's different, it's cooler than the blue. So if I put them side by side, so this is the old blue and this is the new blue, you can see instantly that the old blue, that is called azure now, is a lot warmer. This one is not to be confused with the azure blue, it's a completely different color. So if you can see, hopefully, so azure blue is quite like a turquoisey blue, and the azure today, the color called azure today, is this color. So I hope it's not confusing. So basically, if you go and purchase a blue today, it's a new color from 2017. If you want to purchase the blue from the old colors, it will be azure, and the azure blue is a third color, which is from the older colors anyway, and it is as it is, so it hasn't been changed. So I hope this was clear for you. Thanks for watching. See you soon.